Iran has made great efforts in its fight against drugs, organized crime and money laundering. That, according to Yuri Fedotov, the head of United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime.
Iran is doing a lot. Maybe Iran could do better advocacy, but that is also a problem, not only the problem of Iran, but also the issue for international organizations.
After a meeting with Economy Minister Shamseddin Hosseini on the sidelines of a Congress that reviewed Iran's achievements and measures in the fight against money laundering, the UNODC chief rejected claims by certain Western powers that the Iranian government is involved in any form of money laundering.
I have no evidence to back this claim. I'm not even aware of such accusations.
Quite the opposite, the UN official praised Iran for teaming up with his agency to set up a financial intelligence unit that detects suspicious financial transactions and cooperates with other regional states in prosecuting offenders.
UNODC is working very closely with Iran, and I think that the High Council, chaired by Minister Hosseini, is very active, and they are determined to move Iran ahead in anti-money laundering.
Minister Hosseini also said the huge amount of illicit money earned by criminal organizations dealing with drugs and terrorism and the consequent laundering of those proceeds has been a matter of concern for Iran. That's why, he said, Iran has been cooperating with the United Nations to detect and stop these criminal operations.
The UNODC is the relevant authority for us in the fight against money laundering and organized crime. That's why we have had close cooperation with the UN agency for years. Today we briefed its chief on the latest developments and measures taken by Iran to fight money laundering. The key notes were how best to mix our legal and technical capabilities with those of the UNODC to fight money laundering at national and regional levels.
The visit by the UNODC chief coincided with the National Congress on Iran's anti-money laundering achievements and measures. During the event, high-ranking officials from the Ministries of Economy, Justice, Interior and Foreign Affairs, as well as law enforcement, Parliament and Central Bank discussed practices in tackling money laundering operations and terror financing.
The visit by the UNODC chief will help broaden cooperation between Iran and the United Nations. The main goal for us is to complete the remaining training courses, anti-money laundering projects and technical assistance.
At the end of the day, both the UN and Iranian officials agreed that more still needs to be done in order to have an effective anti-money laundering regime in place. According to the Iranian officials, in the absence of an effective anti-money laundering regime, it would be very difficult, if not impossible, to fight money laundering and organized crime at national or international levels. Hamad Naderi, PressTV, Tehran.